Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jules, here with Scott for the gaming channel. And if we're together, it can mean only one thing. It's time to talk about Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah, it is.
Hit the news jingle.
Hot dang, there's news, give it all you got. I guess it's time for Jules and Scott.
And we're back in the room. And yes, we are talking about Battlefront 2. Again, I know that you guys can never get sick of these two guys talking about that. But there is some interesting developments.
Changes are coming.
Because there is a whisper in the galaxy from a long, long time ago. Because
Far, far away.
it's far, far away as
Is
well.
that, yeah. Oh, it's both, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We're both right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay!
We're both right.
Yay!
Accept it. Yeah, we're talking about Battlefront 2, and they are having a massive revamp of their progression system and cosmetics. So, Scott, take it away.
Well, there's a new in-game store that they've been working on, which leaked ages ago. We'll be able to show you an image of a leaked cosmetic thing that leaked. A leaked thing that leaked. So the most immediate thing that's going to happen is on March 21st, in like a couple of days, they're going to roll out this new progression thing, which changes the way the star cards work and changes the way the crates work. No longer can you buy star cards, which was the biggest problem at the end of last year.
Yeah.
So you now earn them through gameplay, like every other game in the world.
Yep.
You get XP, you get levels, and then you get points, and you cash them in against star cards. So the more experienced you are at the game, the more star cards you can get.
Yep.
So that immediately fixes that. The other thing is that they still want to put microtransactions back into the game. Are you okay?
I'm just keeping point because imagine this as being a pin because we're going to come back to that.
So yeah, and then they're gonna with that new system in place, they're gonna change it so that the crates only produce cosmetics and victory stuff and emotes. Sorry, not cosmetics. It's emotes and victory poses. Because in April they're rolling out a cosmetic store, which is a new in-game store where you can buy the crates with cosmetics and stuff in, and you can buy different cosmetics specifically using the credits that you earn in game or microtransaction crystals that you buy. And so the only thing you're now paying for, or you will be in April, is cosmetics.
Okay, so out of that, we have 3 big points.
Go on.
And we have 3 big discussionary points as well. Point the first. They have let this sit for a long time. To make this change this quite late in the game is quite strange because if they were bowing to public outcry, they would have done this before. They revamped the loot crate system already, and this seems now like they're finally giving people what they wanted originally. So, with a huge deal of skepticism in my mind, this does seem like a company that's like, cool, we've run that river dry now.
Yes.
Now we'll give the fans what they want. I mean, you could look at this as being a massively positive experience. If you like Battlefront 2, this is potentially going to improve and change the way you play.
Yes.
However, if you've already bought your star cards, if you've already bought all your bits and bobs from that, and you lose them, you're going to be annoyed if they change it and lose it. But even if you keep them, it doesn't address the gameplay balances.
True. Well, that's part of it because they've said anyone who's already bought the star cards gets to keep them.
So there you go. So who does this actually stop? It just stops new people from coming in, which means that their revenue bit of that is already dried up.
True, but if they for matchmaking, if they sort their matchmaking little buckets people get put into, they can fix the matchmaking balance going forward.
Yeah,
it doesn't solve the backlog.
Yeah, it doesn't solve the backlog. It just stems the potential future tide. Now, the other thing is as well as they said that they would never ever charge people for cosmetics. There was the whole there was the whole uproar and laughter of the whole pink Darth Vader thing, and now they're just saying like, oh yeah, but you can buy them now because now they're thinking, oh, okay, we're going to charge more money for this. It sounds like I'm much more angry than I am. I'm just very passionate about this because you know what? I enjoy this game. I enjoy playing this game. I just don't enjoy constantly being reminded of how it's just such a chore to play it, to get into it.
I think, I don't know, a lot of the things that they're changing do mean that the onboarding process, which journalists love a bit of onboarding process is a lot smoother now. And yeah, the only thing you're going to potentially be paying for is cosmetic, but it's not going to be overhauls. It's not going to be something like a pink Vader or a white Vader or whatever. No. It would be specific skins. The example they gave was that you could you could play as a Rhodian, which is what Greedo's race is.
Yes.
So like, it seems like it's going to be that. Maybe you can play as a Bothan. I mean, maybe many Bothans will die, but it seems like that's what they're going to go for, is like you can get alien skins, which is potentially cool. I want them to do, if they're going to, like Vader, you could do like different Anakin skins or something, like just episode 3.
That'd be fun.
You know, ignore the other 2
movies. Everyone would love to play as Hayden Christensen. Give
him a sound button.
He's the that's his thing. He just like whenever he
rough, irritating.
Whenever he gets annoyed, he's just kind of like, it's everywhere. I hate it.
See, that writes itself.
There we go.
I'd pay 79 pence for that.
It'd be like the old.
Probably.
Do you remember the old Scarface game where they had the swear
button?
Yes,
the swear button.
It'd be a sand button.
Man, it was brilliant. We need to do a thing on the best button uses in games because you can hum in Transistor and it's lovely.
So, That's
Yes.
so those. That's the big news there, that they're
Yes.
revamping the entire progression system. I mean, I might be on the camp that says it's possibly too little, too late. However, anyone picking up the game now might have a bigger incentive to do so because it might be the game that people actually finally want.
Yes, I think that one of the main reasons they're doing it now is because Han Solo is around the corner.
I
Once
guess.
Infinity War sort of got out of the way, and that's the next big thing that's coming out.
So it gets more
is
eyes
that.
back on the product.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do like a big DLC pack for that. They can do some levels
yeah.
and all that kind of thing for to tie in with Han Solo. And the only way they can do that is if they make their product remotely inviting.
And it also would make sense that they wouldn't have to build a brand new character for Han Solo. They could just release him as a skin, therefore getting the cosmetic store off the ground.
Potentially.
Potentially. Right, okay, there we go, EA. We'll just crack your secret business egg right there. So, let us know what you think about this down in the comments section below. Are you excited about the fact that they're revamping the system? Is this going to give you a reason to go back and play it? Or are you done with Star Wars Battlefront 2 now, and this is just basically sweeping this pile of dirt under the carpet? Let us know. As always, I've been Jules.
I've been Scott.
And we will see you soon. I was meant to say you've been awesome because you have.
You have.
You have. You really have. For putting up with us. Thank you very much. Big love to you and your mum.
Bye.
See you later.